Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Pharaoh Fiasco here, and Ferdinand was not trying to learn any of his advanced classes, so instead we are going to... How close is he to being done with Soldier? The answer is not very, and we only got one other beginner seal, so I guess we're not as worried about him. He's pretty close for that, but let's make him... Yeah, instead of an armored knight, or let's just have him learn for mercenary. And at least, let's have Caspar hang out as a mercenary for the time being. Or, nah, we'll keep him as an armored knight. Alright. From here, what would we like to do? I'm actually thinking we should battle again. And then maybe spend our last thing resting? I think I like that. Or rather, let's save. And we do have supports we gotta go through, so yeah. Alright, so Linhardt, how are you feeling about Bernadetta? Don't remember what they were doing before.
A little more crimson, maybe?
Oh, I think they were both wanting to share the same painting spot.
May I suggest vermilion instead?
Vermilion? I know, I see it. You don't have to say it. I've got no talent at all.
Jeez, dude.
I said nothing about your talent. I simply suggested vermilion over crimson.
Aren't they basically like minutely different shades of red?
Do you know vermilion? It's just a softer shade of crimson. I believe it would... Oh, forget it. This is your artistic vision, and I am but a meddler. I am going to read my book and leave you to your art.
There you go. That's pretty diplomatic of him.
No, it's fine. Say what you want to say. It's good advice. I'll use vermilion. Thank you.
Oh, she actually dialed it back. So is it...
Well, I'd best be heading back.
Phew! Finally done! I think.
I wish they'd actually show us what she painted, but...
All finished?
Please, don't look at it!
Everything looks a bit faded, doesn't it? Ironically, crimson may have been a better choice after all.
Wow.
The sense of distance on the petals is a little strange. Perhaps you should pay closer attention to such details as you paint.
Okay, well, I mean, this criticism is pretty valid. The crimson thing I'd be a little annoyed about, but everything else seems fine so far.
A preliminary sketch would do wonders. Still, forget my pedantic comments. You really do have potential.
Oh, that's nice.
Bernadetta?
Oh, idiot! Hopeless! Waste of charm! Just burn the whole thing, Bernie! Break your stupid brushes and never paint again!
Yeah. She didn't... Okay. I mean, Linhardt's gotta know how to handle her.
Huh. Perhaps I should have kept my thoughts to myself.
Maybe in you guys' A rank she'll understand. Let's do Bernadetta and Sylvain. And she's also got one with Ingrid. What was her thing with Sylvain?
I've looked everywhere. I guess Sylvain must still have it. Huh? When did this book get here?
Oh yeah, she was writing a book and Sylvain was like, it's pretty good.
Wait, this is mine. And there's something sticking out of it. A letter? Dear author, I read your manuscript quite by accident and duly apologize. However, I also write today to inform you that I enjoyed your story tremendously. I laughed and cried as the heroine overcame her many obstacles, growing stronger with each step.
Wow. Sylvain might have a future as a book reviewer.
Your literary style presents a unique perspective. I could sense you watching over the protagonist. Wow, so many compliments, and so much attention to detail. The girl's failures are as compelling as her triumphs. Since authors are told to write what they know, I believe your tale would not have been so convincing were it not for your own experiences.
There you go, Sylvain. Wow.
What? My own experiences? That's a weird way to give praise. Who wrote this anyway?
Oh, I think you might have an inkling.
Who would read my story so carefully and then write this long letter to tell me about it? Whoever it is, they must be wonderful. Someone like my dear old uncle.
But I guess their support chain hasn't actually changed over the past 5 years.
I do hope my letter inspires you to keep writing. Looking forward to the next chapter. Your devoted fan, Sylvain. What? Sylvain? It can't be!
What? But you were accepting the praise so earnestly before.
Hey, Bernadetta. Did you read my letter?
How long have you been standing there?
I'm sorry, but I fell head over heels for your story. It's so good, and I just had to tell you about it. So, what do you say? Will you write more? Why don't we talk literature over some tea?
I actually really like this.
Oh, I see your plan now. You're out to humiliate me. Very clever, but I'm not falling for it.
Oh, Bernadetta, so guarded. Yeah. Is that it? That's really it. That's a weird way for them to end things, but okay.
Bernadetta, please come out of your room. You've been in there for ages. You need to train.
No. Sorry, not happening.
I'm not playing around, Bernadetta. This training is absolutely crucial to the war.
Ingrid is she's just used to corralling people to do what they gotta do. Like, a lot like Edelgard, actually. When it comes to Linhardt, anyways.
I don't care. I can't handle it today. Please leave.
Why did you come here?
Why did I come here? I didn't choose to join the academy. I was forced.
That's a pretty good response.
Then more stuff happened, and I didn't have a say in any of it. So, here I am. Somehow.
I suppose not everyone has to be pleased about being here. But even so, Bernadetta, I'll ask one more time. Please come out of there.
Before she has to kick the door down.
And I'll tell you one more time. It's not happening. Not right now. Not today.
You leave me no alternative. If you're near the door, you'd better step away. Ugh!
Got it.
My door! Why?
Now hurry along, Bernadetta. You've got lots of training to catch up on.
Ingrid was not playing games.
Spare me! I'll train! Just not with you. Anyone but you, please.
You've gone ahead and scared her, dude. I mean, just by existing near Bernadetta, you scare her, but still.
Is that so? That presents a problem.
Because Ingrid's the only person available to train with?
I know we are two very different people, but whether or not you like me, we are on the same side and must learn to work together.
It's not about any of that. If this is how you treat people on your own side, what do you do to your enemies?
Dude, she introduces them to the business end of her lance.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I did what was necessary to get you to comply. Nothing more. I do hope that the professor will be able to help you through the rest of your training. In the meantime, I will fix your door. Good luck.
Okay, well, hey. I mean, that's kind of nice of her. She got Bernadetta to do what she needs to not get killed out on the battlefield and is gonna make up for it.
Right. Okay. Good.
Alright. So that's their sea support setup. With Felix. What'll they do? Just stare stoically
May
at
I
each
help
other?
you, Sereth?
Finally noticed me, I see. Good to see that you are so dedicated to your training.
Do you have need of my sword?
No, this is not a military matter. I would like to discuss the distance you seem to be keeping from the others.
Oh.
Distance? I don't follow.
I have noticed that you like to keep others at arm's length, and in most cases, quite a bit further.
Keeping a close eye on me. They don't share my values, that's all.
Felix, he values putting his sword into things.
Is that why you train alone? Because your friends do not share your values?
You seem displeased. I suppose you're going to tell me, to defeat your enemies, you must have dependable allies.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but having good relationships with your allies is essential in combat.
Those support levels are no joke.
I am sure you realize that it is easier to bond with people when you interact with them more.
It's a little too late to be giving us a tutorial on that, but I guess Felix needs to hear it.
There are limits to what one person can do alone. Great things cannot be achieved without allies.
You sound like my father. You're saying it's in my own interest to make friends?
Need comrades on the battlefield.
To put it simply, yes. As much as you possibly can. To be honest, I envy you.
Probably because Seth has outlived a lot of his friends.
Because I know what it is like to not have many people to call friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that. There are so many devout believers.
I am talking about friends. People to speak with on equal terms. You have many friends here. You should take care to attend to them.
I'll consider your advice, but I'm not usually one to change my mind.
He's got quite a few high-ranking supports already, even though he hasn't even been in the Black Eagles for that long. Comparatively.
To be young.
Okay. So that's their C rank. Cyril and Shamir. Yeah, let's do theirs.
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good? I hit closer to the bullseye today, and that felt real good.
You were fine.
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Shamir.
Wow. She was like, you managed not to hit yourself with it, and he's like, thank you so much.
You take too many direct shots, though.
But it's easier if you shoot straight.
Of course it is. But if you can hit your enemy with a straight shot, you're too close. Tell me, Cyril, what's an archer's greatest weakness?
That does make sense.
When we get too close to the enemy and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
Exactly. As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well.
Curved shot is a really good art, or a really good craft. Or what are they called? Battle skill things?
Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go practice some of those curved shots right now.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
Yeah, eager to learn, eager to please.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
Alright. Well, that was cool. Even though none of them are really, like, arching their hearts out right now. Sylvain. Looks like our final ones are both with Sylvain, but that's fine. Let's go with Ingrid first. Some Blue Lions action.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
So she, like, consoles them after Sylvain breaks their hearts?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Like they've got some sort of business arrangement?
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Wow.
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Right.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
Seriously, shameless and very weird.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
What? Okay, we knew Sylvain had a complex, but does he have a problem?
A scarecrow? Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter.
No idea who that is.
Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Me, always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
He is, though, isn't he?
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Is that? Hopefully, like, I feel like that conversation could have also happened 5 years ago. But let's see what Felix has to say to him. Probably not much.
Hey, Felix, you free? You don't look very busy. Let's go find some girls to chat with.
I just got done lying to Ingrid about trying to change my ways. Let's go rub it in her face.
Chat with them by yourself. You're interrupting my training.
Yeah, I figured Felix wouldn't be too into that.
Hey, come on. Don't talk like that. How long have we known each other?
Long enough, if you ask me.
And Felix is like, this guy.
We only know each other because of our parents' friendship. I didn't have a say in it.
Is that how it went? Huh. I remember it more like you always following me around.
Really?
Whenever there was something wrong, like you lost to your brother, or you fought with Dimitri, you'd come crying to me. You were so meek and pure back then. Cute even. Like a baby brother.
What's the? Because I know Sylvain, he was like 20 years old, but I think Felix was 17?
That's enough.
Yeah, Felix does not want to remember that.
What?
I said that's enough.
Hey, sorry. I just came to see if you wanted to pick up some girls. I didn't mean to get on your nerves.
Look, you've been getting on my nerves for years.
Crap.
I've tried to be patient with you, but I'm tired of holding my tongue. You're reckless in your personal affairs and in battle, and you're always prattling on about women.
Well, if a man sees a pretty girl, he can't just let her pass by without commenting. That's just rude.
You're insatiable. Do you ever stop?
Everybody keeps telling Sylvain to change, but he's got that massive personal issue with his crest.
Certainly not to practice your sword technique. You always skip training. And you never consider how your actions hurt others, or how you hold them back.
That's never my intention. Come on. You know me better than that. I'm not really... Look, if that's the impression I've given you, then I'm sorry.
Felix isn't trying to hear that. Wow, this ended on a really down note. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let's go... We've got that quest, but then the only other thing we can do are like... Oh, level 28. Rout the bandits in Fodlan's throat. Persuade them to join us. We don't even have like 2 named things that we can do. What's the marketplace looking like? We do have some bullions that we can sell. Yeah. Sell. How Linhart managed to get his hands on 2, we'll never know, but I guess he does have quite the amount of killitude. There we go. And then the rest should be in here. Yes, 5 of these. Armory. Can we buy anything that's really good? An armor slayer. We can get ourselves as many killing edges as we like. Ooh, a brave sword. Limit to 1. Yes. Brave lance. Also gonna be getting that. Brave axe. Dude, in order to upgrade those, these might like... They might take something we've never even friggin' heard of. Gauntlets. I have not really been using gauntlets. Let's buy one of those.
Steel Lance, Killing Edge, nice Steel Sword. Alright, and now what can we forge? Can we forge that? No, Black Sand Steel. Don't have enough for that. Agarthium. No clue how to get those. Can we forge? We can. Increased might and increased and decreased weight. Okay, it ups its range, but also ups its. Oh, we can forge the steel bow into a longbow. Woot's steel. We can up it to 25 uses and give it 2 additional might. Rapier plus 10 smithing stones, 10 might, 20% chance to crit, or 20 crit rather. I really actually want to upgrade the brave stuff that we got. Brave Lance. And we can't even do it until we hit the next professor level. Devil Axe. Don't want to mess around with that. Mithril, which we do not have. Alright, well I guess we just gotta stick with what we've got. How about, can we do the Iron Lance? No Iron Lance plus plus? Or who really needs the upgrade? I think we actually want to do the Rapier. Yeah. Let's forge that. Nice Rapier plus. Don't have enough smithing stones for those, but we do have enough smithing stones for these. We can upgrade someone's Steel Lance. Or how about someone's Steel Bow? No. Not enough resources. Okay, well, just the one. That's fine. Should we do a seminar? Because it's been a while. Oh, we can have the students teach seminars now too? Okay, well. What are we really lacking in? Faith and sword skills. Let's have... Well, if we need sword skills, sword and brawling, let's have Felix do one. Yeah. Interesting. I guess now we're really ready to hear what they gotta say.
Seems simple enough. I see how this works.
And these seminars, they give massive boosts to it.
Seems my proficient.
I'm finding my
Huh. The motivation increased by 50. Okay, so that is pretty nice. Let's instruct automatically.
Seems simple enough.
How best to...
There is
Rally
always
magic.
more to...
So those are the people that we picked, or were automatically picked for us. I don't really have any complaints. We're not gonna do that. No changes. And nobody's got anything to say to us either. We should get at least 3 to 5 more smithing stones out of these two, Leonie and Catherine. If everything goes well, anyways.
Good enough?
Yeah, only 3 smithing stones.
Growth sustains me.
Let's see it in
Thunder.
action.
Seems my practice.
Probably never going to get the opportunity to actually see Felix use that, though. Alright. So now, we've got another rare monster sighting. Level 31 again. Let's do the quest. And then since the auxiliary battle is not one that we have to do, choose the unit's option to determine whom to send to battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Same thing. Set adjutants and all that nonsense. Hopefully our, we probably should explore. Well, we'll explore at the beginning of next month. Get that done. So we've got Flane and Sedith. He's a dark mage. Petra, I think we can have her sit this out. Yeah, because Caspar could use the XP. As much as I hate to say it, Felix might also be able to use a bit of a rest. Not that he really has to. And then we'll set Sedith as her adjutant. Or we can set Felix as her adjutant. Yeah. Have them work together. And we're still set as a priest, but... no. What's the map looking like? Okay, that's the 5 of us. And that's the 5 of them. 2 archers. Alright, so we'll do this instead. Yeah. I'm feeling better about that. So we just have to beat the brakes off of them to convince them to fight with us. We can do that. Alright.
What's my strategy?
Whoa.
Put me in there.
That is a lot of arching.
Ready when you are.
And I think they can attack us like crazy. Yeah. What are our reason and faith skills looking like? D. Alright. We want to stick to solely magic then. Because I don't like... That Gremory stuff seemed pretty nice.
Another victory. I do this for all of us.
And then Bernadetta... We actually don't want them to be able to attack us from back there. So you get the heck out of dodge. And then you stand right here. Oh my gosh. What would it be? It would be 8. That's 32. Okay, so he would barely survive that. And let's have her stand right there.
Let's go.
And him right there. Now you guys, whoa. What did that? Okay, it's archers friggin' galore in here.
Ready for anything.
Let's clean up.
We'll have Ferdinand. Because he needs, Ferdinand more so than most people I feel like needs a bit of babying.
My orders?
I would rather someone
Fighting.
that could respond. Okay, so it won't be pretty, but she will be able to live these attacks. Go ahead and... Oh! Let's have him also move up, stick with his javelin, in case they decide to do anything. And Leone will actually not be moving. So it's a bit of a defensive first turn. Whew. But not anything we can't handle. So she's mastered Dancer. Okay, so that leaves it open for her to get them. Dang, we're gonna have to give her a new class too after this. Alright. Still fine.
Is that it?
Nope. Sylvain said no. There we go. Having him come out of the brush for us makes things easier. Ah. But I knew we were gonna take that much damage. Every single hit landed. Whoa! Trying to fight fire with fire is a bit of a tall order. All right. We yeah. Let's have Cyril light this guy up.
That's what you get.
Now, if Cyril was able to get you, it's gonna be all over for you.
This
Stronger and stronger. All right, first things first. Deadeye.
I'll fight till the very end.
Yeah. We need something a bit better. Okay. We'll have her actually go in and attack. Yeah. Yeah, one Deadeye. Just light this guy up.
Ernie's unstoppable.
And then you. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, if we move, I think that'll let this guy get a little bit too close for comfort. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's hit him with an assembly.
This could turn.
Okay, because it was looking kind of dire. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, cool. Still can't get that far. So we're good. Now this is going to be a bit more of an issue. Leone. Yeah. Let him have a taste of your iron sword. And then if she gets danced, she'll be able to attack again. We'll have you wait right there so that he can run up, get his in. Yeah. So I guess these guys, they're kind of tough, but not anything we can't actually handle. Make us proud, dude. Yep. And this man's life.
How about a curtsy?
Ooh. Okay, they're gonna be all over her next turn. Can Ferdinand do the same thing? He can, surprisingly enough. Just barely.
I will see this war through.
These archers have no stats. And lastly, we've got these two. As long as he's not in any danger. Yeah. We can have Lestel heal him next turn. Hopefully our plan holds true. She can eat those if she had to, but she didn't have to, so it's all good. We cannot eat another one of those, though. Definitely gonna have to do something. Swordbreaker. Oh, that was, okay. It was, what's her face? Flame. So adjutant heal works. Yeah, that's a dumb idea. This is a much smarter idea. Whoa, the miss too. All right then. You can simply move up the once. Yeah. Exactly what he needed. And now this group can start making its way slowly but surely up. Yeah, we got more archers. Well, I'm sure one hit won't be enough to demolish her. Hopefully. Let's have you... There's only Ferdinand needs to even be healed. So we can do that. Yeah. I think we'll feed this kill to Ferdinand really needed it more than anybody else, but... One iron sword for your troubles. And of course, Leone is going to be massively hampered by having to ride her horse up these steps. Oh well. And Sylvain will also pursue. But I guess that's why these guys are so trash. Yeah, see?
Nice try.
26 and didn't even hit. They're really going to run from us. Can Bernadetta? Yes, she can get close enough. We'll have Ingrid. Yeah. Get these 2 hits off for free so that Bernadetta can get the kill without any sort of counterattack. Maybe try to force them to come up a little bit. Or you know what? Having Listel do it would be even better. Another one dead. Cyril didn't really get to do too much, contrary to what we were actually after for him in this particular map. Yeah, these guys are running. Hopefully we'll be able to get them so they don't join up, or they turn around and decide to fight us rather than joining up with their people. That would be optimal. Let's dance for Ferdinand. Special Dance will probably... I'm imagining like Special Dance is going to be able to let us continue to use Dance even when we're not in this class. Yep. And dead.
Thinning their numbers.
Oh, Bullion. And, oh, Ferdinand. Okay. Only 5. What even was that? Abraxas. There we go. Now, who? Well, I guess she's gonna have to steel bow this guy to death. And I guess we can let Ingrid have the last bit. Or not. Alright, that's fine. We're not even remotely worried about the damage that Abraxas can do to her. Because it's not very much. It's not very much. We don't want to miss out on any opportunities to get more XP for them, so just healing is also fine. Who to feed this to? Yeah, Ferdinand, you can get the kill, so you've earned it.
A boon for our future.
And while we still have people left, they're in the other half of the team. So, can't do much about that. Alright, so how close? Not very. You, yeah, let's let him have it. One hand axe later, and you're dead.
Who's next? Get in line.
So who's gonna be the MVP though? Listel. Maybe because of the heals? And this auxiliary battle, which is a rare enemy sighting. So even though it's level 31, it's not specifically necessary, so I'm gonna skip this one. Okay, maybe we won't skip this. This actually is, this may prove to be more interesting. A level 32 King of Wings. Hopefully we have not bitten off more than we can chew here. Be able to go ahead and simply leave everybody as they are. Except we're gonna reclass Dorothea. Let's make her... What is that? Commoner? This class can use some magic. Maybe not right here. Yeah, let's make her the priest.
Which is greater?
And then abilities. Reason level, faith level. Grants magic +6 during combat when using white magic. Alright, we can trade when using the dance ability. Oh, that's only if we keep her as a dancer, though. And using a sword against axe users. Rally Charm. Still don't know what Charm does in battle, but I guess we can hang on to Reason level 3. Host Counter. Which is... allows unit to counterattack adjacent foes. Lestelle should have some good ones. Yeah, instead of Reason level 1, Darting Blow. If unit initiates combat, grants attack speed +6, I think that is. Doubles experience earned from battalions. Battalion endurance takes half damage. Let's give her speed +2. Not a whole lot, but it should be good enough. Okay, so this might be a little touch and go. Might be a teensy bit intense on us. Especially since we're not using like our A squad. Yeah. Rout the enemy, Lestelle falls in battle. Okay.
I do this for all of us.
One. Okay, what's everybody's, like, we don't want these jokers charging into us.
Ready for anything.
Now, how badly will you get killed? Whoa. A 26% chance to hit, though. Would you just have a magic user run up and do us proud? Yeah, let's go with the Hand Axe Plus to open up with. Well, that was inopportune. With the longbow. We don't really need to use any combat arts. Just attack. And then hope and pray that she can come up. No, just barely won't. Maybe unless we get a little closer. Heavy draw. Yeah, let's go for it.
Thinning their numbers.
Next level for her. They're all level like 32 and stuff. Alright. You... Can we get anyone...
More fighting.
Oh, you know what? Oh, we can't dance it anymore, right. We literally just took that ability away.
My orders?
I have these guys from United Front down here.
What's my strategy?
What's the plan?
Okay, we can get him with him. Yeah. When Iron Lance +2 coming up?
Obvious. You knew
with the massive amounts of resilience out of, or resistance out of nowhere. Cool. We got him with at least 1 damage. Where are you going? Jeez, these guys take no damage. He's not carrying anything. Is there something over here? Is he trying to go to the stronghold or something? Well, regardless, Yeah, let's light this guy up.
I must lead them well.
We should have somebody tail him,
Fun to watch.
but we don't have anyone
Ready
who's
when you
really... Oh, maybe not her. How much damage are we talking here? A lot. Let's have her... We should have an armor slayer, right? We sure do. And let's trade that to you. Alright, now we're talking. Yeah. 15 though. It's a lot of damage to have to contend with. Ferdinand. We don't actually have to like be super worried. Yeah, since you've got backup on you. Because Felix is in his party now for whatever reason. Cyril probably won't be able to do much damage to basically anybody. Alright. It is, like, it's going even further beyond playing uber defensively, but we'll be fine. Only thing we gotta worry about is the King of Friggin' Wings. And that thing looks like it's going to be preoccupied for quite some time. It feels like if these nobody NPCs can get him, can hit it even once, that would be nice. Alright. Oh, what? I didn't equip it. Oh well, she'll be able to get him next time. Very little chance for it to actually strike. And where are you going? Yes, can you get all of these guys, hopefully? Only 6. So this is like, what, a mage's paradise sort of situation. Nice! Stay out of their way, Leonie. And then we'll bring her over for backup. How much damage could Cyril potentially? Guy here is working with 0. Alright, bringing him was kind of pointless. Yeah, 2 thunders is gonna be the trick.
Strike you down. It's win or die.
Knew you could do it.
I guess it's a good thing that we've got her on the case.
Down my guard.
Wait, let's bring Sylvain up. How can... Well, we don't need to worry about this guy anymore because he's about to be dead. Yeah. We'll have Sylvain act as the bait. And then bring Cyril closer. Or, actually, can we feed this dude to Cyril? We cannot. He'll be able to put out 1 or 2 damage. And that's it. Same with you. Alright, so how much should we soften him up with Lestel? Alright, so it's not so much softening up as it is absolutely annihilating. No in between. Life is pain. Alright. If there's really no in between, then we might as well just get the kill.
It's over.
Blessed with a crit right off the bat. Maybe that's why these guys are so strong. Because they can be taken out so easily, so to speak. And then Cyril can move down. You can move over. Oh, they are all going to ignore us in favor of the King of Wings. Kind of don't want to go over there and end up fighting a battle on 2 fronts. Yeah, if these guys could get some more hits in rather than just being got. That'd be nice. It'd be preferable to just watching them continually miss and get whittled down. Oh, it actually retreated a little bit. Physical defense through the friggin' roof. Oh, we can get her. Yeah. Maybe this is gonna catch you guys' attention. And who can we get? Do we want to believe that Bernadetta can do this without getting mollywopped? I kinda do. Hit plus 20. Wow. But now she's done with the archer class, so... and let's push Sylvain up just a teeny bit, along with Leone to also take some of that aggro. You... you could use some healing, dude. You've taken quite a bit of damage. Alright, and now we can form our defensive perimeter behind them. With Cyril bringing up the rear, not doing much of anything. Oh my god. Okay, only one though. Only one on Bernie. Yeah. If the King of Wings can get them with its thing, or even if they... Does the King of Wings have any item? It does. Oh, crap. We've come back, and this time we are not going to be moving Bernadetta up. She's just going to have to hang out where she's at. Just like before, Dorothea. Assist with the one heal.
Back to the fray.
And Lestelle. Wow.
Let's go.
I feel like we can move way fewer squares.
I do this.
Ready for anything.
Alright. Now we're talking. And all we'd really be missing out on is a rusted bow if we did get, if we did watch it die. Which, yeah, should still take those hits. Get reduced down to 10. All we'd be, like, when Bernadetta gets her next hit in, she'll still master Archer, but... Oh, no. Was it somebody else who, got it? Whoa. Nice. Nice. Alright, so it's got the Sky Fissure. Only gonna do like 1 damage to these guys. Or 6, rather. I mean, yeah, the one hit here. All we want is for her to master Archer. Yeah. And now the real damage dealers can do their thing. Sure, let's a crit on the Thoron would have been nicer, but Leone is also ready to do her part. Whoa!
The Blade Breaker taught me
Crap.
I'll keep pushing.
That's a whatever
Be
level.
smart or I'm finished.
Luck is okay. Lestelle. Like, the thing is, if we spend this turn killing these jokers, then we have to use them next turn to heal. So Lestelle and Dorothea are definitely our 2 most important party members currently. I wonder, we probably could come up from behind and start picking people off. That would be nice. But I would rather be way smarter about this than doing that, though. Dang. If only we put Shamir in that position. She could use some HP. Because right now, all she's really working with is the, all she's really working with is what she's got on hand. Of course, none of these guys can land a hit. Though they only have a 1 in 4 chance of actually striking, so. 1 brawler. 1 guy we're going to be able to feed to Cyril. Yep, 5 HP for everyone. They are all turning on her. Okay, maybe not just yet on that. Dorothea. Let's actually have her heal Leonie. And then have her move into the brush. With
My
that
orders?
nice little axe slayer or armor slayer. Yeah. And maybe we can... Oh, she doesn't even have that. Alright, so we're gonna have him move over here to potentially lure one of these guys away. Alright. This might work out for us. Got him.
For Gerald.
And then next one, please. It would, like, I would not say no to these guys getting it done, getting his first bar done. They just, it just has to be a little less lucky. Got it. We're actually rooting for some red units. How wild is that? And then her next ones. Oh, maybe putting her right here was a bad move.
There's more
Okay,
work to be done.
HP's like, but no defense or speed. Okay, cool. We should surround it. The brawler. Those guys are still fine doing what they're doing. Okay, yeah, Cyril's not gonna get to participate in that. That's fine, though. Yeah, let's do one curved shot. Bring you down to 31. Let her hit level 25. Please be good. You know what? HP, strength, speed, some extremely relevant stats. I like that. Next, we're going to have Ferdinand. Yeah. And Lestel should have healed him before he went over. Oh well. Yeah, one recover. We don't have to be super, we don't have to be, like, super stingy with our use of it.
Clean up.
And then she can wait right there. Caspar. Is he good with this at all? Wow, we actually got it.
That's a
Oh, and we got the Jokers too. Let's definitely get started because we're gonna have to kill the crap out of these guys. All right. One. Well, let's just park her right there and wait.
Not
And
looking
you will
good.
actually switch away from your iron sword. Well, let's just have her equip that for right now. Well, no, we'll go for the gambit next turn. Anything to make it easier for Cyril. Whoa, got him again. Yeah, save a little bit for us, guys. Alright, so this is going to be pretty easy. All we really need to do is have Shamir come up and maybe get it with a heavy draw. Not even that. Just a regular attack would be enough at this point. Okay, too fast for anything else. No Sky Fissure. That kind of sucks a little bit, but that's fine. Alright, so this should be the final turn. What's our hit and run? Yeah. Got him.
Nice try.
And now Cyril can get the kill with his gambit, should be able to.
For now.
Yeah, you'll just wait right there. Alright, one disturbance coming up.
Let's try something special.
Should be good enough for the win here. Got him.
That's what you get.
Alright, and now another one of these. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, now from here, it's gonna be a little dangerous. Yeah, we'll throw on you to death. Start on the sides and then work our way over. Ferdinand von Eyre, who is not at all ready for what he's got to do for this year. Can Lestel? She can assist, but she can't actually attack unless she goes right here. Okay. We accept that.
I must lead them well.
You... I'm thinking we may have gone a little overboard. One gambit. Or can we gambit from back here? We gotta move up at least once. Alright, anything to try to keep that one off of us. Nope, we missed. Alright.
What's the plan?
The plan is for you to down a vulnerary.
Ready for anything.
Yeah.
Not looking good.
We did all of
I do
this,
this
and now
for all
I'm
of us.
fairly certain somebody's going to die next turn. Hopefully that someone is not Lestel. Nice.
All is going to plan.
Okay, never mind. We're good to go. And Flame continues stacking levels.
I feel
One of these days, she may even be able to fight on her own.
there's no turning back now.
Alright. Mastered skills for Monk.
Committed to memory.
So Flame is also ready for a change. Whew. That could have been way freaking worse. All those high-level enemies, but most of the time they decided to actually fight against the King of Wings rather than actually go up against us. So we're not going to really begrudge them that. We needed those additional levels, especially because we had that we've got this fight coming up for us next time, or pretty soon actually. Yeah. All right. Yep. This should be the debrief.
Your attention, everyone. The Knights of Seros and our most trusted allies have gathered. We have rallied our troops for the purpose of stopping the Adrestian Empire's efforts to rule all. We have prepared a new flag to fight under.
Oh, they're just now unveiling that?
Much like the Professor, it bears the crest of flames. I hope everyone finds this suitable. Beneath this flag, we will bring back peace to the great land of Fodlan.
Professor, I am not sure I understand. Why is the Empire intent on making an enemy of the Church?
Because Lady Rhea was super shady when she was alive. They must oppose the way of the Church.
What is meant by the way of the Church? What do they dislike about it?
I have no idea what Edelgard was thinking or how she arrived at the decision to raise an army. However, I do have some small insight as to what she is after. She is attempting to destroy the existing social order. That is why the Church of Seros is first on her list of institutions that must be destroyed. It may very well be her goal to rebuild Fodlan from the ground up.
I think she just wants to reunite it, but I guess she did kill Dimitri, so...
I see. But that is only Edelgard's desire, is it not? I cannot imagine that the people of Fodlan would want that for themselves. She may have high ideals, but she certainly lacks any compunction about throwing the world and its people into an awful war. It just seems so illogical.
You have a point, Flame. I do not believe the people will ever understand her aim. So long as she makes the people suffer, our Knights of Seiros will fight on and strive to protect them. If we do not defeat Edelgard and retake control of this world, Fodlan's future shall be as dark as night.
Maybe only for the time of her reign or so. I feel like maybe a couple of centuries afterwards, she'll be remembered as the Great Uniter.
Thank you, dear brother. I finally feel I understand what is going on.
I am always happy to answer your questions, Flame. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Well, actually, I have a question for the professor.
Ooh, what's this now?
My brother mentioned that you slumbered for 5 years. Where was it that you slept?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Oh, well, I suppose one's first long slumber is difficult to recall.
Has Flame done this before?
Pardon the intrusion, but we must prepare a counterattack, now! It seems the Imperial Army found out about us entering the monastery.
That is sooner than expected. They must have been spying on us.
Or Edelgard came back in person.
I wonder if we can win on our own.
We most definitely can.
There aren't many of them. It looks like we'll just be facing the ones who were stationed nearby.
Did they move on us too soon? Perhaps if we fight by using the land to our advantage.
Let's proceed carefully.
Of course. If we are careful, we will not lose. Never again will those Imperial scoundrels disgrace Garreg Mach with their presence. Onward, Professor!
Okay, so is it gonna be, some no-name leading the charge, or is it gonna be someone we actually recognize? How's this gonna work out for us? Hopefully it's someone we recognize, someone we can re-recruit.
Thank you so much.
I heard that you handed a crushing defeat to those Fodlan's Locket deserters. Sounds like after your little intervention, they've changed their tune and are back on our side. Thanks for keeping them in line. Alright. So first, let's go through our certifications. I believe, yeah, Dorothea is in need of something new. Bishop. A 69% chance of passing. So we will save first, because we do want to see that happen, but don't want any shenanigans. Alright, let's get you certified as a bishop. Come on. Oh, well. That sucks. Her look wouldn't change. Sure, let's make her a sniper. If she passes. She did not. So, since we can't make Bernadetta a sniper, and she's not really qualified to do anything else, well, I guess we could make her a cavalier once more. It looks like she might be destined to be a paladin for us. Yeah. Nailed it. Okay, cool. And some stat bonuses.
I passed.
Wow. Yeah. So who else? I'm not really using anybody else currently. Flame, yeah, she could. Well, because if we make Flame a flyer again, then the only thing we're gonna be able to do. Yeah, she's got a 100% chance of becoming both of these. Instead of a monk, can we make her a mage? We can. Because her magic is pretty nice. Mage Flame, be able to make some use out of that. Shamir is still fine. Cyril also still good to go. Okay. We will roll out with this. Well, forging is actually kind of not going to work. I think we've actually got enough for the armory. Items. Let's give Cyril some good stuff to work with. So let's bless you with... Whoa, we can only use the iron stuff. Maybe a better... Yeah, a better axe. We'll give Cyril the brave axe. And he can't use any of the higher... He can use an Iron Lance Plus. Alright. Shamir, she's still got the steel bow. Yeah, the bullion we can store. And I think we're going to be giving her the brave bow. And then we can give the blessed bow to Bernadetta. Not over her steel bow, though. From here... Linhart, you're fine. Caspar... We'll drop the antitoxin. That he does not need. Steel gauntlets, which she can use. Okay. She doesn't need the training sword. Not really. Yeah, she could use more in the way of lances. What about a brave lance? Make her a force to be friggin' reckoned with. And also something to heal herself, too. Yeah. Leonie could use something to heal herself with. And she's already got the Armor Slayer. Not sure how much use, especially, she'll get out of that. Yeah, I think we're fine. Whoa, plenty of supports. Let's see his C with Bernadette, or his A rank with Bernadetta.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul.
I think he was, like, he continually was inviting her out of her room previous to this.
Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
What's that?
A long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady. She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies.
Really? He was really arranged to marry Bernadetta?
Well, such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta. A daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
Is that really not the case?
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You are not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Carnivorous plants?
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
So they had a childhood marriage promise type thing then.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
We'll let you have that one.
Yes, adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Coming on a little strong there, Ferdinand, aren't we?
Why? Did you have some scheme in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me?
Yeah.
It's getting kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
I don't know, I kind of, out of the principle of the thing, I kind of wanted to put him with a commoner who was not Dorothea, but I don't think we've got very many of those.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago?
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right? And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
I guess so.
Just think. If we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
Yeah, they're like, I can't imagine what it's like being in an arranged marriage, but I'm sure you guys getting married and then having to become friends makes things more difficult if you even ever get to that part.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Hey! I said I never made curse dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery.
Clearly, it's quite the magical place when your friends aren't backstabbing you and trying to cause upheaval all over the continent.
I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
Okay, so Bernadette is not opposed to the idea at all. They probably can S rank. They can't. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's Dorothea. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we turn down Dorothea, because I don't want to S rank with her. If I had, like, my very first choice would have been an S rank with Petra, but I think I'm leaning towards Felix for my second choice.
Ingrid, do you have a moment? We're going to perform an opera in the cathedral.
We are?
Yeah, she's, you've been drafted.
Yes! It's a small one, but I need some volunteers. Let me tell you, Alois is very excited. He's already doing a ton of work for the show.
He does seem like he'd be really into it.
I see. What's it about?
Classic opera fare. A tragic love story. A princess who falls in love with a handsome commoner. But our princess, she carries the fate of her country on her shoulders.
So Ingrid's gonna be playing the lead part?
And no matter how in love she is, she can't just marry whoever she wants. Or can she?
That's quite a story. Sounds tragic and beautiful. Who will be playing the princess?
Why, I'm glad you asked.
Me. I was a singer in an opera company, though I hope I'm not being too presumptuous casting myself. Even if you're not interested in being part of the production, you will come to see it, won't you? I'm asking everyone to dress up properly. I want it to be a stylish and elegant night.
That does sound quite lovely. And I do want to go, but
Does Ingrid not want to be part of it?
Please, don't worry if you can't make it. I understand we're doing this on such short notice.
No, it's not that. I struggle with the elegant part of things.
Really? Ingrid is dressed pretty elegantly right now.
I don't really do myself up in elegant clothing and makeup and such.
If fashion's your concern, lady, you're in luck.
I am?
If you don't dress for the occasion, no one will take you seriously. But don't worry about a thing. I'll happily work my magic on you. When it's time, I'll meet you in your room. We'll make you the most beautiful woman in the theater.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
The plan sounds pretty solid so far. I mean, if she takes off the armor and the gloves, she would look fairly elegant. Flayn with Sylvain. Oh, that could be kind of interesting.
Hey there, Flayn. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand.
She doesn't want Seth dropping out on things from the sky, just smiting him from above.
My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Seth said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
Is he wrong, though?
He used those very words. Is it true, then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Sylvain lying through his teeth.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
I mean, she's not wrong. The med part is new, but she's not wrong.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
Oh, wow.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior.
Dude, she's like, I don't want misfortune to be doomed upon me.
I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Crap.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
He keeps trying to defend his honor, but the chickens and horses thing is kind of wild, but everything else...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Flame, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me.
At least he's trying to be accommodating.
There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
Alright, well. He did what he was gonna do. Alright, so support level C, Caspar, and Ferdinand. What were they talking about?
Caspar, I have been waiting.
Ferdinand. Waiting for what?
I am going to give you a lesson on the righteous path of the noble.
Oh yeah, because Caspar doesn't behave too much like a noble.
Righteous path? What? You have a problem with my path now? You think you're more righteous than me?
That remains to be seen. I heard you stopped a robbery in town the other day.
Pretty chivalrous.
Some despicable thief who was robbing an elderly shopkeeper. Rumor has it you didn't wreak as much havoc as usual.
Hey now, I think you're underestimating me here. When the thief showed up, the old shopkeeper was so scared that he could barely stand. I didn't want the guy to pass out, so I had to stay calm while handling the situation.
Okay, well there you go.
Rather than fighting, I gave my own money to the thief and told him to get out of there. Or else.
How, magnanimous of you.
I mean, he solved the problem.
The thief fell for it and left the shop. That's when I chased him down.
Oh, he had a plan.
I got my money back and gave that thief a good beating. He won't be back here anytime soon.
Ah, so you walloped the scoundrel. That does sound like you. I am finding this story more plausible. Nevertheless, I think...
Hold on. Now it's your turn. I heard a very interesting story about you recently.
Uh-oh, we're about to, we're about to question the righteous path that Ferdinand walks down?
My turn, eh? Let's hear this story then.
The way I heard it, you punched a foreign soldier right in the middle of town.
Ferdinand, I am scandalized.
Stop. I know what you are getting at. But you have the wrong idea.
Let's hear your version then.
I had been browsing for weapons at a rundown stall.
Okay.
Suddenly, a man seized the stall's owner and started dragging him away.
Highly suspicious.
Someone with a less generous spirit might say the peddler had it coming. His wares were quite inferior after all. But without a moment's hesitation, I leapt to his aid and soundly defeated the goon.
I'm thinking Ferdinand might have misunderstood things.
Well done. Sounds exciting.
It was nothing, really. Anyway, the old shopkeeper let me in on the details. He said that he was a novice trader, tricked by a noble into selling low-quality goods.
Really?
That ruse was about to come to light, so the noble had sent a mercenary to keep the shopkeeper silent.
Well, that sounds like a lie.
So that's what really happened. I just heard you snapped and attacked some noble servant. I figured it was worth asking about.
Well, I won't deny it. I forgot my rank for a moment and let my instincts take over.
There's good old Ferdinand.
Is there something wrong with that? It sounds a little like something I would do.
And your, gentle approach to handling that robbery. That sounds like something I might do. You were not overcome by your impulses. You kept a cool head. For the most part.
I think we're starting to rub off on each other. Always looking for a way to defend justice and to lift each other up.
It's a strange friendship, but it works.
Partners in justice, eh? Well now,
That I can agree to.
Okay, I like that, even though this looks to be their final support. Yeah. And lastly, we've got Leone and Felix.
If you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you want?
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
Spying on people. Is that a hobby of yours? I hope you got your fill.
I feel like Leone might not be able to match Felix, but she would impress him with her skills.
Enough to see how to beat you, at least.
You think you can beat me?
That's right. See, I was trained
by Gerald. Still, somehow, you keep insisting that.
Gerald, yes.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher. Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
So they're gonna set up a match in the future.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
Okay,
this will be fun.
I don't know. The way they're kind of setting it up, I'm feeling like Felix is gonna get demolished and then be like, wait, what happened? How did this occur? Alright. Now, with nothing else left to do, let's hit up that mission. Protecting Garrick Mach with our very lives. We'll save over this one.